Shaka's Power Rankings. Shaka Hislop joins us now. Don Hutchison back with us as well. Shaka, we've had a 2-week break from your Power Rankings. I'm not suggesting that that's a good thing. I'm only suggesting that you've had plenty of time to work on this specific edition of the Power Rankings. Explain your picks 1 through 10.
Let me just say before I get to my Power Rankings, Seb, that all 800,000 of our subscribers thought my last Power Rankings 2 weeks ago was the best they'd ever seen. Let me just tell you something. I've exceeded myself here. I'm not sure how they get any better than this one. Right. I'll just run through them. Bayern, AC Milan, no surprise. Spurs, Liverpool, Chelsea, the big movers this week in the Power Rankings, despite the draw, I'll get to that. Glasgow Rangers, Sporting, Braga, and then PSG and Ajax are the two that I was a little bit uncertain about. But the top 8, let me tell you, that's as good as it gets. I'm not sure it gets any better.
All right, and not sure it gets any better. You clearly copy and pasted 6 through 8 there. No worries there. Don, your thoughts?
I mean, Shaka, please explain how Bayern are sitting top when they got battered against Hoffenheim a couple of months ago. Tottenham are still in third when we all fell asleep watching them at the weekend against Chelsea, and they drew 3-3 tonight. Glasgow Rangers haven't moved up a few, unbeaten in all competitions all of this season.
Shaka?
Okay, well, let me address the first. Welcome back after being under a rock for the last couple of months, Don Hutchison, since Bayern Munich last lost to Hoffenheim way back when, 2 months ago. You say it. Yeah, they're romping away with everything, but never. Welcome. I'm happy to see you here. Who else we got? Who else?
Milan.
Oh, Spurs. All right. No, my thing was, no, you then brought up Spurs. I understand the criticism. Spurs just doing as, not being all that thrilling. But you get a point with Chelsea in the most Mourinho of fashions. It's a point at Chelsea, who are one of the best teams in the Premier League. You take that. Listen, and then you join the Europa League, but, you'll be through. I see no issue with that. So I have no problem with Spurs being there. The big movers this week were Chelsea. Again, they drew, but then they responded, beating Sevilla by 4. So they get a big jump. I think they jumped now with six spots from 2 weeks ago. They're the big movers. Oh, and of course, Glasgow Rangers is they drew with Benfica a couple of weeks ago. Running away with it in Scotland, great. So they're in. But they drew with Benfica a couple of weeks ago. So they moved. No, they stayed the same as they were 2 weeks ago. So I see. I don't buy your arguments, Don, is what I'm really trying to say.
We should note Chelsea, moving 5 spots. You had them at 9 last time, down to 5. Don, of all the things you're going to pick at Shaka for, the number one thing can't be that Bayern Munich is atop his list. They're obviously the best team in the world.
No, they are. I said that a little bit tongue-in-cheek, but how Spurs have not moved down after drawing 3-3 against Lask, I will never know. When Glasgow Rangers are unbeaten in all competitions all season, and Milan are flying.
Shaka, tell him you don't watch Europa League. You don't factor it in.
I watched Milan beat Celtic tonight 4-2.
Milan, where are Milan, Don? You can't be complaining about Milan.
Top.
They're second.
No, but they're top in the league.
They're second in the list behind Bayern Munich.
I'll give you that.
Let's give him that. I
have to admit, I was a little bit nervy about PSG. I'm not so happy with PSG, but I'll give them. Go on. Have a spot this week.
All right. Begrudgingly putting PSG in there at number 9.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.